True spiritual wisdom is the ability to know, to see, to understand who God is, and to be able to live lives in response to that. So, for example, yesterday we looked at suffering, and wisdom in the midst of suffering would look like being able to respond with joy because we know who God is, and we know that He is working out His good purposes in the midst of our suffering. And wouldn't it be great if we could all have that kind of wisdom? Well, God says for the Christian, you can. You just need to ask. James 1 verses 5 to 8 says this: if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. But let him ask in faith with no doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea that is driven and tossed by the wind. For that person must not suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. Now, a lot of folks would interpret this passage to say that you cannot expect God to hear you or to receive anything from God unless you have absolute unwavering faith, like you 100% have confidence in every area about God. But that isn't what this passage is saying. There is room for questions within the Christian faith. What he's talking about here is someone who is double-minded. He's talking about a specific type of person here. And this person crops up again in chapter 4 of this letter that James writes. And the person he is describing here is someone who has his foot in two camps, who's banking his hope on the things of the world, on earthly treasures, and at the same time he is asking of God and putting his hope in God, and he just wants to see which one is going to give him the best outcome. And James is saying, no, that is not how you should live the Christian life. That is not what it looks like to be wise. If you want to receive from God, you need to depend fully on God. He isn't just an option, He is the option. He is the one in whom we put all of our confidence. He is the one in whom we put all our dependence. When we are in need, James is saying here, we go to God. We go to God and we prioritize Him as the one who will provide for us, the one who will answer our questions, the one who will give us exactly what we need in that time of need. And so would you do that today? Would you not be the man who is double-minded, unstable in all his ways, being tossed to and fro, putting our feet in two camps, just hedging our bets with God? No. Would you have complete confidence that God is the only one who we can bank all of our hope on, the source of all wisdom, the source of our strength, our provision, and the one who will give us everything that we need?